Trump's dirty Epstein secrets. So freaking explosive, he's tanking America to keep them buried. This monster has to go down now. By Santiago, D.C., Maria, November 7, 2025. Holy shit. Folks, if you thought Donald Trump couldn't sink any lower, buckle up because the orange menace is straight up imploding the country just to hide what's in those Jeffrey Epstein files. Yeah, you read that right. The same guy who screamed during his campaign that he'd blow the lid off the Epstein client list and expose all the pedos is now slamming the brakes so hard his own DOJ is whispering to Republicans that the unreleased stuff is way worse for him than anyone imagined. Panic is ripping through the GOP like wildfire because whatever sick crap Trump did with that child trafficking scumbag Epstein is apparently nuclear-level bad. Let's cut the bullshit and lay it out plain. Trump promised America the full Epstein truth. He bragged he'd declassify everything, release the list, and drain the swamp of these elite predators. His MAGA zombies ate it up, foaming at the mouth for Democrat blood Clinton, Obama, whoever. But now that he's back in the White House, his hand-picked Attorney General Pam Bondi drops some watered-down Phase 1 files in February, and suddenly the rest is locked tighter than Fort Knox. Why? Because insiders are leaking that the blocked pages paint Trump as the star of the show, and not in a good way. DOJ bigwigs reportedly told House Republicans the hidden docs are highly damaging to the president, worse than they feared. One report straight up says panic is spreading because this could torch his whole presidency. This ain't speculation, people. This is Trump knowing full well that if those files drop, he's done, finished, dragged out in handcuffs or worse. That's why he's willing to lie to courts, lie to your face, attack civilians, bomb boats, starve families, and rig everything in sight just to distract us. Remember his classified documents scandal. The guy hoarded top-secret files at Mar-a-Lago, lied to the FBI, obstructed justice, and got indicted for it until his corrupt judges killed the case. Same playbook here. Deny, delay, destroy. He's not above the law, he's a coward pissing his pants over what the world might see. And don't get me started on the distractions he's cranking out like a desperate reality TV hack. We're in a government shutdown right now, yeah, the one his own people are calling the Democrat shutdown. But come on. SNAP benefits for millions of kids and families. Slashed or delayed because he's holding federal workers hostage. Air traffic controllers working without pay. Flights grounded. That's Trump starving civilians for political gain, plain and simple. He's cutting food stamps while guarding Epstein's secrets like they're the nuclear codes. Online, people are screaming this is the Trump-Epstein shutdown because Democrats offered to fund the government if he releases the files. He refused. What does that tell you? Attack boats. Oh, he's got that covered too. While hiding his pedo pals, Trump's bombing Yemen, escalating in the Middle East, rattling sabers at Iran, anything to scream, look over here. Instead of at the files showing him partying with Epstein for 15 goddamn years. They were buddies, folks. Palm Beach neighbors, flying on the Lolita Express together, Trump calling Epstein a terrific guy who liked him young. He banned him from Mar-a-Lago later, sure, but that was after the heat. Now, his administration admits there's no big client list. Conspiracy, but they're still redacting the hell out of everything that might nail him. This man is evil incarnate. Pure, unfiltered evil. He's gone full insane, using you, his Secret Service grunts, his staff, his cult followers as human shields. You protectors out there getting regular wages or not even paid during this shutdown. Wake the fuck up. He's gonna drop you like a hot penny the second you stop being useful. Remember January 6th. He hyped his mob, watched them storm the Capitol, then threw them under the bus. I don't know who they are. Same with Pence, his lawyers, his VP picks. He uses people, chews them up, spits them out. And for what? To cover his ass on Epstein Island vibes that apparently go deeper than we thought. Victims are furious. Epstein survivors, like those teaming up with reps from both parties, are saying they'll make their own damn list if Trump won't. They're holding press conferences, demanding full release. Over 33,000 pages dropped by a House committee in September, but the juicy bits. Buried. 3/4 of Americans want it. All-out polls prove it. Even some Republicans are revolting, pushing Bondi and the DOJ. What are you hiding? But Trump, he's on Truth Social ranting about windmills or whatever, anything but Epstein. Flashback. Trump and Epstein were thick as thieves in the 90s and 2000s. Photos everywhere, Trump grinning next to Ghislaine Maxwell. He flew on the plane multiple times. Yeah, testimony says he didn't partake in the massages or whatever euphemism they use for raping kids, but come on, birds of a feather. And now, with these leaks that the files are worse for Trump than expected, it's clear why he's freaking out. His old cellmate from Epstein's jail days is even spilling tea that Jeffrey was ready to flip on big names, including Trump. The hypocrisy burns hotter than hell. MAGA spent years howling, "Release the list. Lock up the elites," thinking it'd nuke Biden or Hollywood libs. Turns out the biggest bomb is pointed right at their orange god. Now they're silent or spinning. Fake news. Nah, assholes, your boy is the one suppressing it. Hunter Biden's even chiming in, saying Trump must be hiding something massive. And Democrats, they're ready to vote open the government if the files drop. Trump's response, shut it down forever. He's rigging elections again. We all saw the bullshit in 2024. Suppressing votes, flooding courts with lawsuits, screaming fraud when he wins. This time, eyes are wide open. We kept America blue in our hearts, and we're not letting this traitor steal more. Military. You know he fears you dragging his ass out. Courts. He's not above you, you're the law, and he's losing bad. To every MAGA drone still defending this, he's using you. Starving kids on Snap for his secrets. Risking lives with unpaid FAA workers, bombing abroad to change the channel. When the files hit, and they will, he'll deny he ever knew you. Just like he did his rally goons, his cabinet, his ex-wives. This should never be forgiven. Attacking civilians with cuts and chaos, lying to judges in his hush money trial, his fraud case, his documents theft. He's a convicted felon who weaseled back into power, and now he's protecting pedophiles, starting with himself. It's time to stop him. Now. Demand the files. Flood Congress. Hit the streets if you have to. Victims deserve justice. Kids deserve food. America deserves better than this evil clown. Whatever's in those files. It's bad enough to end him, and that's exactly why we force it out. Reporting pulled from DOJ leaks, victim statements, congressional releases, and viral outrage. No mercy for monsters.